Hello everybody. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and welcome back if you are already a subscriber. Today's video is going to be a real-time plan with me for the week of July 8th through the 14th. So let's go ahead and dive in. I do want to go ahead and show off what product I'm going to be focusing the most on. Well, I'm going to try to use as much of the sticker book as I can. So this sticker book is from Paige Evans. I picked it up at a Tuesday morning back before COVID. So I've had it in my stash for a while. I love the colors. I think they're very fun and summery. So I wanted to challenge myself to play with this sticker book for the week. What I also think is really great is there's this page, the inspiration was this page that has a lot of like headings that I could use, like a shopping list, vacation plans, packing list. It's got all the days of the week. It's got budget, it's got date night ideas, summer fun, again, prompting to use it during the summer. Then there's goals, meal prep, remember, 5-year plan budget, planner gal, that would be a cute one to update my planners with, meeting notes if we have one, boss babe, big ideas, girls night out, which I think is funny, because I'm a girls night in kind of gal. We've got small ideas, collections, pack it up, Sunday in progress, all kinds of fun stuff. So I want to focus on that color for the day too, which I think would be really fun. And I loved how perfectly this mild liner set matched. Now, obviously I don't have a color for each day, so I think it's going to be fun to use them some days and not others. So let's get going. So one thing that I do want to say before I get too into this is that I am going to, what I want to do is do like a little tracker over here. I just haven't set it up yet. I'm going to do that off camera because I am hoping to use like tiny icons to do it, kind of like how Helen does hers with Coffee Monster Co. I feel like a habit tracker would be good. I just want to condense like what the habits are that I'm doing and really take a look at hers as an example as I'm making it. So first things first is the fact that I said like first things first 4 times. So I really don't think first thing is where we're at anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna move this and hopefully then it won't slide all over the place. All right, so we got up at an okay hour. I will go back and fill in the weather for the day, but I am trying to tidy the apartment a little bit because maintenance is going to come in and check the fire extinguishers, so they need access to all of the rooms. So I'm just trying to pick up and make it not look like a complete hot mess in here. So I'm trying to do a little bit of tidying. And then I want to do a little dash. Film, plan with me, which is what we're doing right now. And those are the 2 things that I'm gonna take care of before I leave work. Then I want to use, I know this isn't like a perfect match, obviously, like I either need to use the black or the blue. I think I'm gonna go with the blue. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of blue spreads or like blue themed things, but I feel like that blue is gonna be just fine. So as far as work goes, there's a lot of scheduling calls to do. It's been a long weekend, so Sarah and I will both have our work cut out for us, just going through our email and voicemails and making sure that there's nothing outstanding, if that makes sense, like that happened over the weekend that we need to deal with. I have ongoing processing work with both Jackson and Merker, and I want to put Inwood on here as something that we can move forward, and then handling allocations. So those are my big things for the day, work related. Then what I want to do is vacation plans. I was curious if this was going to go over or not, and I could definitely cut this down if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to let it go right over a little bit of each side. I need to work on the Florida packing list. That's ironic because they're both Florida. So I should have put beach, but that's very annoying. The countdown actually starts tomorrow, I think, per the countdown stickers that I have. I think it's exactly like 16 days. So tomorrow, I'm going to put HHN because there's some, I want to look at the packing list for both is what it's going to come down to. So got that in there. The next sticker I want to use is finishing the spread. Please don't be super duper stuck down, because I had a thought and then I lost it as I picked up the sticker. There's like there is a lot that I want to do that I didn't get to over the weekend, to be completely honest. So we'll just do it like this. Okay. And that's gonna take some time, is finishing the vlog that I was working on for last week. So I will certainly be working on that. And then the other thing that I'm just gonna list is June, because I need to start working through the June spreads. And then I have been struggling with if I want to do journaling on the 12 by 12 pages, because sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. So I really need to look through some examples in my old albums. So I'm gonna do prep for 12 by 12 week number 5 spreads, which is more like a prep and not a finish, but in theory, it's playing with that. Let's see what else I've got. We've got start here, shopping list. Don't forget new project and favorite book, sorry. Fresh start here, overview. I like overview a little bit, and I kind of like the don't forget. I wonder if I have like a workout sticker that's in a teal that might prompt me a little bit. I like the walk idea. And the yoga would go well too, but I think the walk is gonna be the winner. Or hit the gym, that's really pretty. And different, I like that. Eat clean, not gonna happen today. Just being realistic. I like the hit the gym. I think that's the one I'm gonna use. Okay. It's on color and I can decide what I'm gonna do at the gym, which I haven't yet. Like I said, I'm really goaling to hop into my sticker books a little bit more, and I really feel like it's gotten easier as I've been using them, obviously, because duh. It's just gotten a lot easier because of the fact that like I said, it's, I'm in them more, so I can remember, I have like a really good, like kind of photographic memory to remember. I want to use one of these, but I don't know what I want to use yet for watching and reading. So I'll have to put that kind of at the bottom. And then tomorrow we have a full day of appointments. I have a feeling that I'll still be doing kind of some of the same things. So I want to do, well, first of all, I don't want to draw the line because that's kind of not going to happen. So let's pre-plan a little bit. So I do want to tidy the apartment. I do want to film. Plan with me. That'll be a good time to like kind of check in and probably write some things in. And then I don't know what work is going to bring, so I need to just kind of leave it there. And then Wednesday I will be remote, so I think I want to do, let's see, is there a, oh, I like the spring cleaning for that day for sure. But it'll definitely be a workout day. It needs to be pink. I don't think I have like a pink. Oh, it's a run. That would be perfect. Definitely want to do that. It'll be the first thing that I get up to. So I'm gonna put that there just to keep that going. Wow, that worked out perfect. And I did my first run over the last weekend, like my first really long run in a long time. So I'll really enjoy that. So I think this is where I'm gonna leave it at for now. I'll start filling in my water tracker. I don't want, because of the fact that I don't feel like using anything but these, like just to keep the color clean. And it doesn't match super well to every single day. I think what I'm gonna do is just do like my dash marks along the way. I think that's my plan with that, where I just don't highlight my water bar, and then I'll use these for whatever I'm watching or listening to, which right now is House of Dragons podcast and extras, but that could change over the day. But I feel like we're off to a little good start. So what I'm gonna do while I am off camera is I'm gonna fill in the weather for right here, and I'm gonna put in a tracker for here, and then we will check in soon. Happy Wednesday, everybody. So we are gonna do a little bit of a fill in, and I am going to just briefly mention, this is the habit tracker that I am gonna use for this week. So I use the tiny icons for reading, meals. So that's for me to log my meals. And then for a workout, I definitely wanna get some more tiny icons to track certain things. Like right now, my 10-minute project has been cleaning up my emails because they're atrocious, but maybe in the future it needs to be like a camera for me to be filing certain photos, like maybe do the pin for planner updates or for work with the custom or something like that. So I definitely think more miniature icons and habit trackers are in our future. I would also like to give it a go using like a thicker pin style. So I just stuck with my pin, which is the Uniball Signo DX in 0.38, and I just use black. So I just want to call that out. Obviously, I'm updating my water tracker. I do need to pop in my weather, but that's really kind of the only thing that's not updated, other than the fact that we are going to mark off filming and tidying apartment up there. So Sarah and I did work on the scheduling calls. I did check in with Jackson and Merker. I did not end up doing Inwood or the allocations that Monday. I worked on the Florida, which they're both Florida, but I worked on HHN planning and the beach trip a little bit. I did not finish filming, I think. I don't recall finishing filming because I think I came home and Jeff was almost like right behind me. And then normally I would like kind of pull this sticker up and set something else down that's like in a journaling sense. So, because I'm just that OCD. Just because it says finished spread and I didn't, which is very weird, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna very gently pull that up and I'll put down like a different kind of journaling sticker that I don't necessarily care a lot about, that's maybe a little bit more generic. I did work on the June spreads a little bit and I didn't do any prep work. As far as the gym goes, I did, I'll do an arrow and do modified 12/3/30 for that. And then I think what I'd like to use, because I think this is kind of like a lighter version of this green when it comes out. Let me double check that. I think this is the one that I've been using in my daily spreads. That's the only reason I'm kind of like, yeah, that was the version. So I think it's as close as I'm gonna get. So this is Tombow. I could have picked something a little bit more minty probably. This is 291. So yeah, I think I did use the wrong one. This is why I didn't want to use them. And I only wanted to use the mild liners. And of course now I can't find, there we go. It's gonna make me crazy. I wonder if I can just cover it up. Or what else can we do? Because I really didn't do anything once I got home. I was kind of like spiraling. I'm gonna be honest, I was completely starting to spiral a bit and just kind of land in a not so super wonderful headspace. I talked about this in the vlog for the week before, but essentially I just didn't get a lot done, like a lot accomplished, and I was really just not in a good headspace because I really don't, I mean, I don't know many people that do, but I'm not really good with wasting time. It just really, it doesn't sit well with me. And I really felt like I had wasted a good chunk of the weekend and I was mad about it. So I was not very nice to myself in the head. And I like this bunny one, but I don't know. I did take the recycling that evening. No meetings or anything like that of note. Let's see if there's any other labels I want to use. Shopping list, don't forget, fresh start, overview, start here, budget. No, nothing really there. Yeah, I just like wasn't in the best headspace, and so I was just like ready to watch my show, lay down. I really wasn't hungry because I got takeaway pizza, which is not listed on here because obviously I set the planner up without that in mind at the time. I could do the note to self, but I did have a fist bump moment that night. Spoiler alert, that I was very happy that Chris and Cole got knocked on his behind in that episode. I'm just gonna leave it and it's gonna be fine. It's not perfect and it's gonna be fine. So we watched House of the Dragon season 2 up 4? 4. I'm pretty sure it's up 4. That is terrible spacing, so I'm just, yeah, up 4. And then I went down a dragon. That's what I can do to probably cover this up. I went down a House of Dragons rabbit hole. We could do a blue again. We could do a blue. I'll use Daenerys so that they're not all dragons. I went down a rabbit hole of researching further / upcoming details. This is so not necessary. This is definitely like a memory keeping thing. And then I'm also going to use a Winnie the Pooh I'm really about to just like completely lose interest with the color coordinating. Like I did that so much in June that I'm like kind of losing my mind a little bit. So I think I'm just gonna use this. Magic Kingdom research. Pricing. Texte. So this is kind of feeding into the same comment from above, and this is really just me digging way too deep into things for the day to just fill it, if I'm being completely transparent. But I am struggling to figure out what we should do for our free day in October. And while some of you may be like, bitch, this is 9,000 months too early to be worried about something in October. But the thing of it is, if you've done anything Disney ever, then you'll know that like dining reservations open up like 60 days in advance, but like certain things go really fast, like Be Our Guest, Cinderella's Table, and a lot of like the character dining experiences are gone very quickly. So you kind of have to like get ahead of things a bit. I'm gonna do this greenish mild liner to mark in House of Dragon season 1 extras, because that's kind of what I was listening to and reading. I'm gonna do a work style thing after that. I wish I had more like icons or something, or I could like drag it out a little bit more, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, with Disney things, you have to start pretty far in advance. You will all be hellaciously sick of hearing me talk about it by the time we get there. I'm gonna use this little check mark thing. I think this will be better, and I did use it on the actual page as well. So I'm gonna flip back because I actually have done my page for yesterday for once, so you guys can have a sneak peek of the fact that I'm carrying this kind of like color pattern and using the sticker book over here. So yeah, I was doing a little bit of overview. So there's these waffles that Taylor wants. I'll try to flip back and forth this spread so that you guys can see how the daily pages kind of turn out, because I know I don't always get to show that in a plan with me real-time aspect. So but there's churro waffles that Taylor and I have wanted for a while, and they're only available at breakfast time at Crystal Palace, and so I would need to book that. But also they have Winnie the Pooh characters that walk around, and she's a huge Winnie the Pooh fan, so that makes sense. And then I have been dying to try the garlic bread that has the Parmesan fondue at Tony's Square, and they also have a really good chicken parm. There's also a gray stuffed cupcake and a creme brulee croissant at Gaston's. So there's all kinds of fun stuff, and I was just kind of like, and the Dune Buggy popcorn, happily ever after work fireworks are available that night, and they're only available on that night on nights that aren't associated with the party. So in my head, it was like all lining up to be just like the best idea. And then I really needed to price it out to make sure that that was accurate. And so I'm really not sure, but I need to talk through it with her to see what's going to make the most sense. So that was kind of the rabbit hole I went down. This is the modified workout I was talking about. So 12-3-30 is 12 incline at a pace of 3 for 30 minutes. And the last time I did it, I hurt my hand because I was putting all of my weight on my right hand while I did it so that I could read and that I could also track my steps because my watch sits on this hand, which is dumb. Fully realize that. However, I'm trying to build up my stamina to be able to do it without that much support. So I added another 5 minutes. So right now I'm doing 5 minutes flat, 5 minutes at 6, 5. I did do 10 at 12. This time I did 15. And then I go back down. So I go back down to the 6 for 5 minutes and then flat. So this time was a little bit over 30 minutes, but, that was my modified version. And then the next day I kind of just did some pricing, which we're going to write about in a minute, and had a self-care afternoon. This was all my work stuff, so I'm going to transfer that over. And then this was kind of like a content plan that I'm working on, so that I stay on track, so I can make sure that I don't get behind in content and have everything loaded up and ready to go while we're on vacation. So bouncing back and forth, I'm going to do allocations, Merker, Jackson, Inwood, and probably policies. Oh, that's sticky because I need to put something there. Okay, so I'm going to do allocations, Merker, which every day I'm having to look at Merker and Jackson because it is a process, ladies and gentlemen. We did Inwood. I won't list everything out because it's just not necessary. I feel like Stanford is a thing, but it's not a thing. I'm just gonna put train with Sarah because even though that is an everyday thing, it just kind of closes out that loop pretty good. Like I said, I was listening and watching House of Dragon season 1 extras, and I literally did that all day. Like, I came home and I kept going. I did start an episode of The Regime, so I'll put that on here as well. So let's look at planner stickers. He can go here because I did finish the spread yesterday while he's still got some sticky left in him. And then I will find a better journaling. I want to use up this sheet so that I'll feel less guilty about buying a new one. and I can smush him over a little bit more. Okay, and I feel like he goes a little bit better. So we've got that. Then as far as this, I did finish last week vlog. And edit. And then I'm gonna have to put it on today, post vlog, because I was having some serious export issues. I think it even went up late because literally every time I went to upload it, it was like 6 million years. Like, it was ridiculous. So June, July, and then once again, week 5 prep moved over, and I didn't get to it today either. So if anybody cares on that front, didn't happen. I want to see if there's a heart shape or a heading that is like exciting, because I did treat myself to a very much needed like self-care situation. So quotes I love, movies to watch, best moments, study time, goals. I'm gonna do the goals. Nope, true story. Because I want to use one of these headings for sure, but I definitely needed a self-care day. So like I said, I just wasn't in the best headspace, unfortunately, because I really like I said, I'm goal oriented, and I really strive to make the most of my time, and considering self-care evening. I like to be efficient, and I feel like we all do, but like I tend to get an attitude, get out of sorts if I feel like that isn't respected. Like, if my to-do list isn't respected by other people, or my time isn't respected, I get really upset. And I did get really upset because I just I had all these big and I feel like this is getting really redundant and whiny, so I'm gonna try to condense it and be as eloquent about it as possible. But basically, I had all these grand plans for the long weekend, including filming a vlog and getting the house organized and clean, and starting to get ready for vacation so that it doesn't all creep up on me, and getting some crafting, some relaxing, very well-rounded. And it all basically got hijacked and ignored, and so I ended up kind of being asked to tag along with a lot of things that had nothing to do with me, and then my priorities ended up landing in a 4-hour time frame that there was legitimately no way it could happen, and I was just really frustrated, and I was still in that headspace. And then Monday morning I was like, cool, it's a new week, I'm gonna get started, and I got started, and then I got a phone call that really just didn't sit well with me and riled me all up and distracted me. So again, further perpetuating this waste of time and not getting my things done and not having a good headspace. So by Monday night and Tuesday morning, I was like, full stop. I need a self-care evening. I need some of my favorites, which one of my favorites that I had been craving is Provino's, and I needed crumble cookies, which I was super excited because they're doing a mini week this week. So I got the chance to try 3 flavors in minis for $7. It's great. Let me know what your favorite flavor is. Right now, out of that 3-pack, I am 1,000% sold that the salted caramel cheesecake, A++. But so I got that. I ended up getting caught in a rainstorm, so I had to wander around Nordstrom Track for a bit. And now I'm convinced I need to go back and get this oversized t-shirt thing for the beach, because I think it'd be so cute. but yeah, it was, like I said, it was a much needed like self-care thing. I'm going to do the Yum with the several packages because he's so cute. And a lot of my self-care had to do with Provinos and Crumble. And I came home and I ate my goodies and watched more House of the Dragon extras, and then I watched an episode, well, almost an entire episode of The Regime, and worked on my planner. So it was very quiet, it was very relaxing, it was very nice. I was kind of sad because I was hoping to do a FaceTime with Taylor to talk about everything that I'm kind of finding out. I'm gonna let that dry, and I will put in, we're gonna get started on this morning. So I went on a 30-minute run this morning that really was meh. It was not good. My run time was not great. I was not thrilled about it. It was just a boo-boo run, unfortunately. Oh, now I'm just throwing mild liners everywhere. So that's great for us. I'm gonna put in a stripe for that. I'm gonna get my pin cap. And that's gonna be Regime, and then I'll put in House of Dragon extras once I list off a few work tasks that I needed to get done. And for this, we are gonna look for a pink definitely think the pink with the sun is gonna be our go-to. It's a remote day. Like I said, I have to check Merker and Jackson every day. I'm also gonna look at my to-do list. I needed to send an email to Love. I did not download the statements for Dangler. And I did check in with Sarah and Jen. Poor Jen, got like a massive earful from me today because I was just all out of sorts. Even though the self-care evening helped to like have the house to myself and to just be calm, it did not help the fact that I have so much shit to do before we leave for this trip. And so thankfully I have been able to switch gears a little bit today. Now that the work stuff is done and I'm getting ready, like I'm obviously filming this video for an update, and then I am starting to clean. So summer fun, date night ideas, weekend exciting day, our story. I'm gonna do, I don't know. Here we go. This is where we're at. Important. Because these are all things that I need to finish today before. I don't love that this is together though. I'm not gonna lie about that. So we're gonna set that off to the side, and I need to figure out I don't think I'm gonna find another icon or anything. Like there's not a lot of like headings like that. Don't forget, reminder, lots of hearts and things. Maybe I can pull a heart out of this. I think cleaning would be good. Okay, let's do this. We'll do a pink cleaning. go ahead and mark off a bathroom. I've started on the kitchen a bit. And then I'm gonna put patio because it just needs like a quick little tidy there. And then I think I'm just gonna add trash just to create a little bit more space right there. And then I'm gonna lay down. Oh man, y'all, I am, You see, this is a dilemma. Okay. Important. All the things are important. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna write in the shows while I think. I think I'm just gonna do and this is just gonna have to go back in there, and I'm gonna have to find a different heading, unfortunately. And I don't know what that heading is going to be yet. Maybe this evening will hold some unplanned knowledge. Maybe some budgeting can get put in there because I do have some bills to pay and some budgeting, but I feel like I need to step away from it and maybe it'll come to me. But I do like how this spread is turning out with the colors and using this sticker book. So I think we're okay. I definitely will need to scooch in like one of those headings because I definitely want to make sure one heading makes it into every label, but I'm gonna pick up my toys a little bit and give it some thought, and we will check in together tomorrow morning after Jeff leaves, and I'm gonna plan the day and what I need to take care of. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, so we are going to struggle bus our way to finish this spread. So it is actually the next week. So we're gonna fill in to the best of our abilities with my resources what all happened. Now I know that I did not do the patio, but I did set out the trash that night. I don't know what we did that evening. If I remember, I'll go back and put it in there and you guys will get to see it in the July flip through. So we'll figure that out when we get there. So I'm gonna flip back and see. Okay, so Jeff did come over the night before. I'm trying to kind of remember what we had for dinner or something, but I don't 100% remember. I remember that I was starting to get really like kind of scatterbrained at that point for sure. So I am just gonna put tidy apartment. I'm gonna go ahead and put an arrow for the fact that I clearly did not film plan with me. And I don't think I watched or listened to anything that particular morning. And what color are we on? Okay, so this was the navy day for sure. Okay. I probably just tidied and then went on to work. So let's see if there's like a work task. Food to try, quick edit, payday, talking points. goals maybe. Let's see. I like the goals. I think that's the best one. I am really struggling with my focus lately, like really badly, on everything. And I think it's a hormonal thing at this point because I'm just like tired and distracted. Okay. So as far as the goals go, I'm gonna pull from my work list to be dangler, allocations, marker, Jackson. Marker. I'll do miscellaneous red tail that came in. I feel like I was listening to a podcast or something, but I don't actually think I was. I definitely remember just starting to feel really run down about this time. I think that's why I just don't remember. I know I did something for dinner, obviously, because we ate, but I don't remember what it was to save my life. I really don't. I'm also starting, I don't think that's on screen, sorry, I was like looping that around. I'm definitely very Disney brained right now, which is a problem. I also paid some bills this day. So what I want to do is use a sticker I very rarely actually think to grab or use, and it's like the electric. I noticed that the other day I like went through all of my stickers because I typically try to do a restock of my stickers around the time of like either Black Friday or a birthday sale. So I paid Georgia Power. Uplift. I think I moved Affirm into the following week. Okay. And I was starting to try to update planners, like all of them. I don't remember my water intake. I know I did come home and work out, but I don't know what the workout was. I think it was like the 12, my modified like 12-3-30 thing. So I'm gonna put that, and then I want to do, it really wasn't a food that I tried, it was a mojito that I tried. Maybe instead I can use a, I don't think I'm gonna have anything that's like, maybe that, because I did end up liking them. Maybe I just need to do like a heart Or I could do the note to self. That would be good. New notes would also apply, I think. I'm just gonna use the heart because I did like it. And I did like them, so I'll put that. And then I stayed inside and watched TV. I think I finished Regime or almost finished it. Maybe I finished it the following morning. I feel like that's kind of what happened. Like I started the episode, but I didn't finish it. I don't know that I have like a navy like that anywhere. Yeah, I don't know that I have like a navy stripe to put there, so I think other than stabbing myself, I think the best way to note the TV part of this is going to be like one of my watching tiny icons or something, because I really don't have like a dark blue like that or something comparable. Like I do have blues, but not like that. I don't think I knew I had the TV ones, and I think they're in my cart again. Oops. So I'll use this tiny icon. I think I started watching the extras at this point too. There's some guesstimations happening here. I'm sure I could go through my photos a little bit and tell. I know on Friday, I worked out again. I had to work out very early in the morning. I think I did the 3:30, and I started doing this like ab workout thing that I found. I need to go back and see maybe when was the first time I did it, because I feel like it was Friday. Unclear. Friday. I know what I do want to do before I get too far in, and that is there's a bunny sticker in here that matches. That is the bunny sticker, but it'll work with this, and I'd want to put it in here on Saturday for 2, 3, 4, 5. We had to leave 6, 7, 8. We got home late though. 2, 3. We left about 3:30, I think, so I can put it here. Because I knew that was going to take up some space. Okay. And then get back to here so I can keep that rolling. Did I bring my pins with her? Where did my pens go? Here. Y'all, how does this happen to me every time? Ow. Okay, I found them. They were underneath a notebook. Go figure. Okay. So then I'm gonna do, I know that Jeff wanted me to come over on Friday, so I do kind of like remember that. I did finish the regime, and I'll go ahead and put in extras because I was really, y'all, I was really trying to understand. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I didn't end up liking it, and I couldn't really put my finger on like why I did or didn't. But it was weird. So I'm gonna just do a workout. And I'll do first day of 10-day ab challenge. Okay. And I need to find a gardening sticker. Here are my gardening stickers. They must be in my spring stuff. Yep, sure enough, right there. I'm gonna do this little guy. Water, plants, tidy, plants. And by tidy plants, I mean like tying them off and stuff like that. I had a, let's see if I can pop this in here. Remember, I don't think it's gonna fit. I think it'll go too far over. But I had a webinar with A and D at 9:30 a.m. for review prep. And then I also had check-ins with everybody underneath the God-given sun, I feel like. I handled that. And then I'm just gonna do miscellaneous red tail because there was a lot that I didn't get to, but I'll put it in my daily page. I don't love that overlap, but I also don't know where else to put it. I can put retroactive planning is hard. It's hard things. I might be able to put the remember down here. So hang on to this. it did like go really left that afternoon. That much I do know. So I'm gonna get a shopping sticker. So I went to Michael's, and then I went to Target for groceries. I'm just gonna use a Target, just because it's a little bit more on point with the colors. And Target. And then week number 5, 12 by 12. Started working on that. The plan for this, so the plan was that Jeff was gonna go home, and he did not. And he came to my house for a little bit, and then we had both just had like really long days. Like really, really long days, unfortunately. And it made us cranky, and it just was not a nice evening, and he ended up going home. Like, it just, I was trying to get some stuff done at the house, and he just, like I said, he just wasn't in a great headspace. So he wasn't here very long before he headed out. I'm just kind of filling this space a little bit. And then remember, what would I be trying to remember? Everything. I don't even know. Oh, I didn't use a blue in here, so I don't have to. Okay, cool. We're just gonna do this. I was like, did I not use a pink one on that day? So I can get away with not using a red one here. That's fine. Okay, that makes me feel so much better. Okay, the regime. Over here trying to make fetch happen with that. And extras. And then Saturday morning, I did my workout. And then I started to tidy the apartment, garden check. Then let's see what I've got. Oh, I could have used gym time, man. Important. Dang, that makes me mad, because I had the perfect one for that. Rats. Oh well. Film week number 5, 12 by 12 spread. Okay, so I got that. I did finish them that day, and then I needed I need like a shower sticker for like getting ready, which I think I've got. So I want to do get ready for wedding. We had to leave at 3 p.m. The reason I wanted to use a bunny sticker is because we kept referring to it as a bonding ceremony, because with rabbits, you bond them, you don't marry them, basically, duh. But Ben actually bonded our bunnies, so it just kind of became like a joke of the evening. And then I watched lots of like random Disney movies. So I watched The Little Mermaid. And they were like the live action ones. I think we started watching The Jungle Book after that, but Little Mermaid and I think I was watching Aladdin the night before when I started. And these were the live action ones. So I finished Aladdin and then went into The Little Mermaid. So I'll leave like a little block there. And then I did go get Frida's. So I'm gonna just do snack Frida's. And we got home so late, but we had so much fun. I'm not gonna bother to fill in my water tracker because honestly, like I don't remember, except for Sunday. I do remember I didn't have a lot of water on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure I finished my water that day, but I'm like, honestly, like in a weird place with my trackers and my planners, and I feel like it shows. Like it's just kind of a hot mess right now. I think I need to take a week or so off of filming them because they're just not where they need to be, but or maybe just do like a vlog or something, which is what I'm kind of planning to do. On Sunday, I do want to use, I'm hoping that my pins aren't downstairs. Oh, I know where they are. They're in my lunchbox. So silly. Okay. I want to use this, like, to me, this is like more orangey than that. And that way they're not exactly the same. Okay. So here we did live action Aladdin, then it was live action Little Mermaid, then wedding, and then I came home. Let's see, random notes, small ideas, you and me. Oh, I like that. We can do you and me. What's in needs, in progress, pack it up. Oh, pack it up would be another good one in meal planning. Okay, so I got up and edit and voice over week 5. Post Good. Okay, and then so I did my voiceover and posted my video, and then I tidied the apartment. Garden check. And then I went to Jeff's and I started listening to, oh, I don't love that. It's not pink enough. Rats, I don't love that at all. Like that definitely does match that better than that, I think, but oh well, we'll leave it. I started listening to HHN 365 again, which is a podcast for Halloween Horror Nights details. And then I definitely want to use a food sticker because Jeff and I went and got lunch together and it was so good to just go out. It looks like I'm gonna need some more little date nighty ones for burgers specifically. Lunch date at 10 plate. And it was so funny because we didn't realize that we would like get there at brunch basically. And it was so loud because they had live music and it hurt. He had stayed up late the night before with his brother at his house, and I had obviously stayed up late with the wedding, and that was just no. We caught up on watching The Boys. We watched The Boys, and I feel like we watched something else, but I don't know what it was. So I'll do HHN. We did end up like not even cooking or anything. Oh, I think we were watching like the new Sausage Party show or something, which was absolutely insane and I did not care for. That's just definitely not my cup of tea. Overall, it was just like a very lazy day. So I think we went to bed like stupid early, and I do think I have like a little remnant piece. There we go. Oh, that's like reading in bed. Let's see if I can find like a lazy in bed early type of thing. If you can hear my stomach, I'm really sorry. Let's just do this. Yeah, they're really, like, we did nothing. So there's gonna be like just memory keeping stuff. I don't like that one up there though. So we'll just swoosh that on out so that there's not too many. And I can take that out so that I can do the arrow the opposite way. And that is going to call this spread done. Like I said, I I feel really bad because of the fact that like I don't have my weather plugged in, which I mean, you guys don't care. I really don't remember what my water was. And then obviously for my habits, I could go ahead and mark in, I definitely know that I worked out before I went into the mojito night because I got there early enough. Oh no, I didn't. That's a lie. Because I wore my dress down there. See, that's what happens. Like I do this and then I'm like, oh shit, no, I remember now. So I know I didn't log anything. I know I definitely worked out Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday. I did do the ab challenge. Just gonna abbreviate that. And then I will make a little arrow for that. I remember reading on Saturday a little, and definitely on Friday. I don't think I did on Sunday. I don't remember that. So that's my habit tracker. I really like using these tiny icons like Helen's been doing, and I think I'm gonna do that for a couple weeks. And I've already been thinking about like other things to track. Like I want to get other tiny icons to track updating my planner, my steps, all kinds of little fun things. But I do like this. I just need to riff on it a little bit. This is growing on me, that little orange. I feel like it's a little bit less aggressive than that. I don't think I utilized too much of the sticker book, but it was nice to get some pieces in here. I don't hate the spread. I don't love this spread. I definitely like the front half a little bit better. I hate that I kind of started to lose my energy and my mojo through here. But that's kind of all I have to say about it. I hope you guys got some inspiration, and sorry for kind of like the clunky finish. But I hope you guys are all doing well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But until then, enjoy creating your own little wonderlands. Bye.